Alright guys, how's it going? So, I have been wanting to make a little bit of a progress video on my Nooby account, as you guys know, for the past, not the past month or so, but the month before that and all the months before that, I've just been making a lot of progress on my Nooby account. Now, first things first, as you guys might not have noticed yet, but I did in fact get the name Gains on this account. I don't think I really ever recorded too many videos with that name, like maybe once or twice. I was gonna make a video. I still have the recording of how I got the name, but I did not buy it. I did not get it from a jmod. It was in fact given to me from someone that is quite popular as far as Britain's Got Talent goes. It was a guy called George Sampson. If you guys really want, I will show you guys maybe in like a different video how I got the name, but he had an account with that name on it. He asked if I basically want the account, and I was able to transfer it. Luckily enough, nobody sniped it from me, and I got the name Gains with a Z. So that's first things first. I've had that name for a while. Number one boss, RSN, is on my Ironman, and Alkan is still Alkan. Hasn't changed for a year or something like that. So in case everyone's kind of confused, that is what the RuneScape name is for that account. Now, what have I been doing on this account? For the past probably 2 months on this account, I have just been doing strictly AFK RuneSpan, as well as obviously doing my RuneSpan challenges, and a little bit of a heist just because it's AFK and I can still play on my Ironman while doing it. It's not really worth doing heists anymore, but I'm sure a lot of people will still do it just because it's AFK and Hunter's not AFK, so if you want to get a little more AFK time while you're skilling, technically you can do heists, but it's not more efficient. So yeah, the first few clips were just me cashing in some of my bonus from heists. I think it was somewhere around 4 million experience in total. I'll probably end up getting 70 million something bonus Hunter over time while I'm on my Ironman account, so I guess by the time if I ever return to this account for XP, I'll have all the bonus I need for Hunter, which is pretty sweet. But as you guys saw by the clip, I did achieve 200 mil farming as well. I stopped doing farm runs around 195 mil XP, just because I wasn't really into the account anymore. I didn't really see a point in doing farm runs still and just spending money when I can just get it for free anyways from doing Warbands. But I started training it once again once I was like 1 mil or 2 mil XP off, just because I was kind of hyped just to finish the skill off, because it's been quite a long time for that skill just to get it to 200 mil. Yeah, the next achievement was 120 rune crafting. Like I said, just AFK rune span the whole day basically. I might consider going for 200 mil slowly, but as of right now, I'm doing a few other things. Besides most of that, those are the main 2 achievements I've done. If you could even really call them achievements, I guess. But what you guys are watching now is a clip. As you guys know, it was seasonal high scores for the imps, so I figured this is a cool time for me not to go for rank 1 or anything. P.S. Fucking every single seasonal that there is ever out there is boosted 100%. Not only boosted, but also account shared, which I think is stupid. I really wish Jax took a step forward between all this seasonal high score crap. All it takes is Jax just to be like, hey, look, there's 20 different IPs on this account this past month while they won the seasonal high score, and just ban the fucking account. Don't give them the damn title. Ban them. This is a great way to attract cheaters, man. Anyways, I figure since there's a high score for it, I can kind of use it to count my kill count for red imp kills. And I did indeed get 1,000 kills without logging out, and the clip you guys were watching basically was me looking for the champion scroll, because I got it as a drop, and I think it only beams for like a few seconds, because I didn't see the beam at all. I looked everywhere around the map just to like get the level view of it, and there was no beam in the sky, so I kind of panicked, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I panicked in quite a long time. And I thought I was going to miss the champion scroll, which is quite annoying. But I was lucky enough to pick it up. And the reason I'm just doing this is just because I was kind of bored. I don't really think I'm going to go for too much more XP on this account. Figure I'd do something where it's somewhat beneficial of the account. This is a trim requirement, obviously, as many of you know. That's why people do it. And yeah, I'm not going to trim this account or anything. I'm just doing a few requirements that might be for comp or might be for trim on this account, just because I'm kind of bored. If I do something AFK on my Ironman, I can work on that account, or if I do something AFK on that account, I can still work on my Ironman. As far as champion scrolls go, for the trim requirement, they're like almost all AFK. As long as you're willing to dish out maybe like a few 100 mil or something for the cannonballs, because it will take quite a while. And all the clips that you basically just saw, I know I'm kind of behind my video now, but I got 3 champion scrolls actually within 3.5 hours. I remember it was Warbands time at reset. I did Warbands, and I decided to start hunting some champion scrolls, not knowing exactly how long these things would take, but I decided to start hunting them, and I got the imp one first, and then I got the lesser demon one, which those 2 obviously go hand in hand, and then I got the gold one, or whatever the hell those things are called, those little white things. And as you guys see right now, I am killing jokers, and the reason my inventory or my entire screen is messed up because this is how I basically moved my entire screen down, like, so it's off my computer screen in total. So all I see is my Iron Man on top of my screen, IRL, I guess, not like what you guys are watching right now. And I only see part of this screen right now on this account. So that's why, like, my chat box is all the way up there on the left. It's just so I can purely see the imp scroll, or not the imp scroll, but the champion scroll. Now, to the sad part of this video, I actually did Warbands once again, the wave after reset. And I was scouting, so I wasn't really paying attention to this account, and this account was already 75 out of 75, so I did indeed get a champion scroll the same day. About 7.5 hours later, I got 4 scrolls, but I missed it. I was not able to see it. I did not pick it up, and I noticed later on, looked at my A-log, and it said that I found a champion from the Jokers, and I fucking raged, man. Actually, I didn't rage, honestly. I just kind of giggled and laughed, because that's just so embarrassing, but yes, here I am now killing them. It's been about 18 hours almost ever since I've done that, and I'm still camping them, and this feels like the most pointless thing ever, man. I don't know why these champion scrolls, they're so fucking precious, man. Just fucking send them to the bank when you get them. Like, we shouldn't have to pick these motherfuckers up, man. But yeah, lesson learned for me, if I'm gonna go AFK even for a few minutes where I'm not gonna see my screen, I'm just gonna take my cannon down and stop attacking things, because in that time you might miss the champion scroll, and then you gotta basically wait another fucking 20 hours. It really just depends on RNG though, to get the next one. So it's not worth that extra 3 minutes of possibly getting some more kills done. But yeah, it's very fucking shitty. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing on this account. Just a few AFK things. I have been mining syringe stones. Unfortunately, I don't have any bonus XP on this account really at all besides a hunter that you saw. So yes, I'm mining with a crystal pickaxe, no bonus mine, anything like that. And that's purely just because I don't want to get too into it, but it's just purely because too many promotions, man, just too many. I'm not sure how I even got this far on this account. I'm at like 2.4 bill XP almost. But at this point, definitely the promotions have gotten to me. There's just too many, just too much XP, it's just overpowered, too many people buying them. And the whole fucking like top 100 almost is just like 30, like about every fucking single skill, man. But what just destroyed my any type of interest in this account was, as you guys know, I talk about doing this on my Iron Man every day. I do cash, I do big chin, I do all my dailies every day on that account, as well as on this account I basically do the room crafting challenge every day as well. You get like 80k or 77k room crafting every day. For the past few months, I've been doing those dailies every single day. They're very annoying to do because fucking catches every 3 hours, and that's just really annoying to catch. Big Chin's okay. It's kind of boring and irritating because you gotta freaking turn your map around the entire time in a circle. It gives you a headache after a while. And in the past maybe 6 months, I've gained about 70 million div from cash. I also train for 20 minutes after each cache as well. So I did div for roughly an hour a day in total. And after doing all of that, there comes out a promotion where somebody has bought over 100 million experience in div and 100 million experience in rune crafting. I just looked at that and I said, why am I doing dailies on this account, man? Someone just bought more XP in a day than I've been spending my entire 6 months doing these dailies, and they got more XP than me, man. It's fucking, it just, for some reason, I looked at it like that and I just said, okay, I'm not going to bother with this account anymore. There's Iron Man there. It's a clean account. There's no spins. There's no Warbands, no Silverhawks. There's no boosting. There's nothing. There's a little bit of boosting, I guess, on Iron Man, but it's very limited. It's like tanking bosses and Gower's Dungeon on your main. You can do that, I guess. I'm just going to choose not to participate in that, and to be honest, it's not really going to affect my account by too much as far as efficiency goes. I had no problem slaying and war priest gear and shit like that, and I'm basically 99 slayer anyway, so it's not a big deal. Once I get shit like soul split, I'll be able to camp Gower's Dungeon myself without any boosting and be able to get the drops myself anyways, and it won't be too much of a hassle. So very little amount of boosting there. Obviously it's been done by a lot of people probably, but nah, you can't really help that too much. But yeah, for me that was, I guess, as you say, that was a nail in the coffin for me. I can't do it anymore. Maybe one day when I want to return, but as of right now, I just don't see a point when I can just play Iron Man, do the same thing I'm doing almost every single day, just without the possibilities of ever being able to cheat and competing with other people that can't cheat either, which is great. Now, I do still enjoy going for XP on a main account. It's nice to be able to just buy a bunch of dragon leathers and go get 600k crafting an hour doing red dragon leathers. It's nice to be able to go buy your bones and just train prayer, It's nice to be able to use fucking all the OP shit for Slayer and all the weapons, all the armor, all the gear, and just everything, right? It's great. It's fun sometimes, but when it comes to the slower skills that people are able to just buy all the experience from, it just kind of ruins all the motivation. And as you should know, but I don't like making videos or even talking about this stuff anymore because I've talked about enough in my past. But it doesn't stop happening, and it just, even if you try to ignore it, eventually it will just kind of get to you because you invested so much time into something, and it just keeps getting devalued like a motherfucker. But that does kind of bring me to my next point. As far as this account goes, I wouldn't say I'm retiring from getting experience on it, but I'm just going to do a few things on this account that are definitely inefficient. I had a very good A-log days on this account. I think I was about 250 A-log days, and I had 2.2 something billion experience, but obviously the past few months I've just been ruining it because I've been doing, you know, freaking Syringe Stones without bonus and Broom Crafting without that bonus and just everything without bonus basically, which you're supposed to do nowadays. But yeah, as far as A-log days goes, I think that's what I was at, but I think I'm about like 280 now maybe. Or in fact, yeah, I am at 280. I checked like 3 days ago or something like that. And I think I'm almost 2.4 bill XP now, which I guess is pretty cool. But yeah, I just keep thinking to myself, and I'm happy about the choice I made. Why go for XP on a main account when you can eventually get devalued and you can just buy it, and you can't really prove that you didn't buy it because you just don't know these days. And you know, I could just do the exact same thing on an Iron Man and be 100% legit, and I don't have to compete with other cheaters. So it's just amazing. But like I said, I do miss the gameplay still on a main account. I miss being able to do all the OP things and all the dailies it comes with as well is kind of nice because it does add up to a lot at the ending. Like, I haven't done Rock Tales in about a month and a half. I've done it a few times, like once a week maybe, but if you track my XP on the account, past month I'm probably maybe pushing 500k bonus, not 500k bonus, 500k fishing experience. And as far as fishing bonus goes, I actually don't have any bonus. I do have 15,000 still in creation points from that one still in creation weekend. I haven't used them yet. I don't know if I will. I'm just waiting till the Elf City fishing method comes out. Apparently it's going to be very AFK. XP rates, I have no idea. That's why I haven't used any of my still in creation points yet. I probably will later on, depending on, you know, what that fishing method is and if it's AFK or not. And if it's AFK and it's fast, I'll probably use my bonus on woodcutting instead. And yeah, I definitely was enjoying going for boss pets on this account as well. It was very enjoyable. As far as that goes, boosting wise, you can sort of boost it, but it's not really that big of a deal. I only did it because it was pretty efficient to do it while doing Slayer tasks and while gaining like combat experience at Sarah boss, at Zambi boss, at Armored bosses, even good range XP, but I already have my pet. And Bandos boss, as you know, I got that pet as well, and that's because it was good XP. So I didn't really, I enjoyed going for those boss pets. The ones that you can boost obviously are things like Dag Kings. You just go in like legacy mode and you just switch your weapon, and you know, one hit at the Dagonoth, you have 100 people with you, it gets instant drop. You can kind of boost it like that. You can boost things like KK, you just go stream and like, hey everyone come here. You know, you can still do things like that, which is I guess okay, it's not a big deal. But there is still a lot of enjoyable content on a main account to me. I still enjoy a lot of things, but as far as going for XP goes, I just can't take it seriously anymore. It's unfortunate because I love going for experience on main accounts no matter what. But once you get into an Iron Man account that's pretty decent, it's really not too much different than a main account. It's a few things you do differently. Yes, there's not as many AFK methods. There's no Syringe Stones because you're supposed to be superheating. You know, you can't like AFK crystal trees. You have to cut teaks and bank them, and things like that. But as far as all that goes, it's still very enjoyable to me. But like I always say, some progress on an account is better than no progress at all, and that is exactly why I am just AFKing it, just in case in the future maybe I'll have a little bit of a hype to go back to this account. Maybe I'll want to go, you know, get some more XP on it, and by then, you know, I guess I will. But as of right now, I'm just going to AFK it. I'm going to probably finish 200 mil mining in maybe a month and a half or something like that. I think about 60 mil off. As far as Warbands goes, I'm looting construction for Warbands right now. I'm not looting anything else but construction. I might loot Herblore as well. Just because those are two viable skills and I can save money basically since I'm not really going after efficiency right now. I can just save a lot of money by looting construction and Herblore because that saves like 4 or 5 million GP every single day because it's like 360k con and I think it's still roughly 15 GP and XP, so that saves you over 5 point something mil, maybe almost 6 mil for just looting construction every day. This video dreaded a lot longer than I wish. I wish I kind of moved my chat box down for this entire video. Fucking people texting me and shit. Just kidding, that's obviously my mom because no friends. Hey look, it was my mom. What do you want to drink? Oh, sweet, Tim Hortons for the win. Anyways, I don't think I have too much else to say. I guess I don't really mind dragging on a video sometimes as long as it's still somewhat interesting. I don't know if you guys are still watching or enjoying it, but you know, whatever. But hey, I hope this video didn't like demotivate somebody. If you are someone that isn't buying spins, isn't doing all these weird fucking cheat-like things, props to you. Continue doing what you're doing, because no matter what, you're still doing it legit for yourself, and that's great. I hope you continue doing that and don't fucking switch over. But as I was saying, future plans for the account: 200 mil mining, possibly 200 mil rune crafting. I'll just continue doing RuneSpan. At the moment, I'm not doing my dailies at RuneSpan just because, oh my god, my cannon just decayed. Are you fucking serious? You guys might not see that because I'm going to add this to the video later on, and it's like 5 minutes behind because of the clips I added at the starting, but great. Oh, one of the last thing I did actually forget to mention as well, I did get 120 spending. I was only about like, I think 10 million experience off, or I was originally like 20 million, but I had a lot of corrupt ore in my bank. I decided to start smelting them. I'll probably have a lot more anyways once I return to mining at the Syrinstone, so yeah, that's all taken care of, I guess. But yeah, I got 120 smithing. I guess I was wearing the whole cape. I was wearing the cape the entire video, so you guys probably saw it anyways. But yeah, as of right now, I'll be returning to the Jokers. It's gonna be really boring to try to get that champion scroll back. It's really depressing when you miss one and then you have to go back and not go back, but you have to stay there until you get another one. So yeah, I'm updating my spell right now to water. I forgot I'm not on my Iron Man account, and the only spell I ever do is air because it just costs 1 rune instead of like using up 2 runes. I know you can ability queue, but doing a whole day of Slayer and the whole week of Slayer, the last thing you want to be doing is ability queuing every single fucking time. But yeah, I will probably end the video here. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed one of the longer videos once again. Just to sum it up, I'm not going for trim as far as what you guys are watching. I don't know if I'd say I would not going for it, but I'm not like going strictly for it. I'll do a few things here and there when I'm in the mood to, and eventually if one day I'm very close to getting a trim, then sure, I'll get it. As far as like the things that you have to wait for, which used to be court summons, I believe they've updated court summons, whatever the fuck, okay. That was fucking awful. But yeah, I believe they updated it where you don't actually have to wait 2 weeks anymore to do your next one, and you used to like you have to do like 14 of them or something. Like I don't have a clue. I've never looked into trim requirements. I'm just going play by ear, basically what my friends are telling me to do next. And as far as I know, Champion Scrolls is what one of the requirements, so may as well do it. I've heard it takes a few weeks. I'm not really 100% sure. I guess I'll probably quit, honestly, let's be honest, within like a week of trying to get this fucking Joker piece of shit back. But yeah, if I'm in the mood to do some requirements, that's what I'll do. A lot of the requirements are AFK, like I said, at least the ones I'm doing right now. Obviously, Castle Wars would be a crazy amount of AFK, so if I want to get into that, I will. And yes, whenever it was Spotlight at Castle Wars, I did do Castle Wars that weekend, and I think I got like, I forget exactly how many points I got, but it was like 20 points a game, obviously. So yeah, that was pretty sweet. Didn't roll 24 for the most part, just because I didn't really want to bother doing it anywhere else. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next video. Sorry for a little bit of rambling if I did, which I'm sure I did. I'm sorry if I demotivated you. Like I said, that's not my intention. I was just telling you guys what I feel, what I'm going through with as far as XP goes on a main account. Like I said, I'm just kind of bored of it. As for right now, Iron Man #1.